1.2 billion into Bitcoin. What's going on in the crypto market? You want to know everything? Then smash the like button. It's time for Crypto News, crypto to the max. And yes, maybe due to GameStop GME, we're going to have huge amounts of money flowing into Bitcoin. It's possible. GameStop GME announced they'll be buying Bitcoin as a treasury reserve asset. And GameStop has 4.75 billion cash, which is a lot of money. You need to know that GameStop has enough cash to buy over 50,000 Bitcoin. That is a lot of Bitcoin, of course, that could affect the market for good. And here and there, people are trying to understand the money that GameStop can make, the money that GameStop can flow into the market. And we are also trying to follow that. Maybe that 1.2 billion. Who knows about that? Thing is that GameStop is positioning themselves as a potential second largest corporate holder, which is a lot. Remember, when we created these videos about it, those shake the market in the past could do it again, and maybe I will recover the money that I lost. I would never buy that again because I bought it and it went down for good. And yeah, even though in the last week we're going up because of this information. And also, we'll see today when the market opens in New York and United States. But yes, still a long shot till I recover my money. So, any case, if you are considering buying GME, maybe it's a good idea. I don't provide financial advice, but I will learn that the good deal is buying Bitcoin. Because if the narrative is that GME is buying Bitcoin, why buy GME when you can buy Bitcoin, which is the one that they are buying too? So yeah, it's a more safe, secure opportunity. In any case, Michael Saylor is sending a welcome message to the CEO on GameStop. Thank you very much, because this is a huge public company that is investing in Bitcoin, and many others can come because of the Game of Theory games, and because the last one to come here is going to be in a very bad position. Michael Saylor knows it for good. He bought again with strategy. They bought more Bitcoin, and they are even trying to find ways to buy more. So yeah, Michael Saylor, all in crypto. We know about that. He's telling on TVs all the time that he's huge on Bitcoin. And on CNBC, he said that Bitcoin is going to surge to $180,000 and is going to crash to 1,400,000. And people will freak out again. So yeah, it's okay. It doesn't matter if it's $12,000 or it is $180,000. It's always the same story. When we are in 1,000, when we are in 100, we go up, we go down, people freaks out, but they shouldn't, because Bitcoin's always going up again. Not just on CNBC. Also, Michael Saylor was on CoinDesk with this 2-hour long interview that I'm going to watch, and I will sum it up for you. But in case you want to listen to it today, it's in English. I'm going to leave you the link in the description below. One of the most important things, allegedly, that he said in this interview is that he confirmed that he's burning the keys to over 17 Bitcoin worth 1.5 billion when he dies. That's his legacy. So he's kinda our new Satoshi Nakamoto, the real one. He's now owning 2.4 of the entire Bitcoin supply, which is 506,000 Bitcoin. And again, he's half as much as a Bitcoiner as Satoshi Nakamoto right now, which is huge. Very good for us that when he dies, all this Bitcoin, as the Bitcoin from Satoshi, is going to be, kind of lost forever. That will reevaluate the price of Bitcoin for us. Our investment is going to improve. El Salvador knows that for good. They are buying more Bitcoin, but also we know from Max Kaiser that China is buying Bitcoin too. And we have rumors on crypto Twitter that Russian state advisor is urging nations stockpiling the country with Bitcoin and crypto. We know in United States that the states are passing their bills. It's happening in Arizona, it's happening in Kentucky, it's happening in North Carolina. We know also that we have more and more adoption for Bitcoin. Now Toulouse became the first city in France to accept Bitcoin for subway payments. Also bullish that Japanese real estate giant Open House Group is now accepting Doge, Sol, and XRP. And Custodia Bank and Vantage Bank issued Avid, the first US bank-backed stablecoin on a permissionless blockchain. Running on Ethereum, Avid marks a major step towards compliant dollar-based payment using blockchain tech. That's something that might concern XRP, and we are going to talk about XRP in our show, of course. It's bullish that the Bitcoin ETFs saw its 8th consecutive day of net inflows, and all those buying, and now people in Europe also can buy BlackRock ETP. It's launching there. It's good to know also that SEC Chair nominee Paul Atkins disclosed $327 million in assets ahead of confirmation hearing, which is scheduled on March the 27th, tomorrow, with up to $6 million in crypto investments. Atkins held board seat on Securities until February and now owns up to $500,000 in call options. He also holds equity in Archorage Digital and $1 to $5 million stake in off-the-chain capital. So maybe he's going to do like the SAR did in the past and he's going to get rid of all that, or maybe not. But in any case, bullish for crypto that the guy in charge of the SEC owns crypto and understands it. Miles Deutscher is increasing the FOMO, telling us that we have 31.8 billion of stables sitting on the sidelines on Binance, just waiting to enter the market. Remember also I told you yesterday about the stablecoin of Donald Trump. Now we know it's going to be 100% backed by short-term US government treasuries, US dollar deposits, and other cash equivalents, which is good if it's true, of course. We have all these fuss about stablecoins. We told you everything about it. Consider that on-chain stablecoin transactions are exceeding 10 trillion annually, outspacing traditional payment networks. People are going to prefer digital money than the one that is in their banks. We don't need the banks anymore, but it's going to take time to get rid of the banks. But do you want to have money in a bank that can block it for you, or you prefer to have a stablecoin in a cold wallet that you can use at any point you want? Consider also that 6 trillion asset manager Fidelity is going to launch a crypto stablecoin. Everybody wants a stablecoin. Maybe I should create one. Watch previous video and you will learn everything about that. Also, it's good that billionaire and Pantera Capital CEO says that Bitcoin is going to $745,000. People that believe. And why do they believe? Well, among other things, because the hash ribbon just flashed its first bull signal in 8 months, which is the signal we were waiting for a long time. You can see that the last 7 times, it went up. Once we have this bubble, the blue one, price is going to go up for some time. Maybe it's not going to be like today, but if you look all the points in the past where we had that, it's true that eventually we had a good run. So maybe the time for buying some crypto. Remember that if you are in Europe, the best idea for me is using Bitpanda exchange. It's safe, so many assets, and it's very easy to create your first deposit. You have the link in the description below. You help the channel if you use it. Thank you very much. this hash ribbon sign is one of the most important indicators, the most reliable one. So we'll see about that. It seems that Bitcoin is just finding support to create the next bull run that we are waiting for the last quarter. But in order to do that, we need to keep on going up. And we're still looking at the $90,000 as we told you in previous videos. We went to close the 1 hour gap. We predicted that. And then up again. So maybe now we need to touch this line, $89,000. And we'll see there it's going to be a point of a lot of resistance. But eventually we need to break it. And how can we follow what's going to happen? Well, right now, again, everything depends on the stock market. You can see here, DAX, Germany, it went up, and Bitcoin went up, and then down, and then up. Then we jump into the Japanese stock market, and we did the same as this white line till the end. And when we get to the end, Bitcoin started going up, also gold. So in the end, it was a little different, but we have to wait till today open in Europe. And we'll see if we create this bottom that Kevin Benson is telling us that we might create. 93,000, then 87 again, and then we create the next leg to the top. Remember, we have this in our agenda. We need to go up. We have the tariffs, and we have also the sign of this bill, this executive order. Senate is expected to hold a final vote Thursday to nullify the IRS DeFi broker rule, potentially sending the resolution to President Trump's desk by Friday. But if that's the case, I had it here on May the 3rd, so maybe it's going to be before I expected, or maybe one thing is to be voted and the other thing is it to be outruled. Maybe we still need more time. What about the bubbles? We are mostly in the green. We are happy. Everything's pumping. And Immutable is going up. And why? Well, because the SEC ended the investigation into it. So once more for Immutable, once more for us, and one less for Gary Gensler in memorial pedoretta. And also good for Solana, that is going up because Polymarket launched on Solana, and also because now BlackRock expanded its blockchain-based money market fund to Solana. So good for Solana. And what about XRP? We can have it going up even though we have allegedly this huge information, which is that SEC and Ripple have both dropped appeals in XRP case. There's no case anymore. Finally, Ripple just paid $50 million in fine, and they're all good with this. Also now, people saying that the ETF for XRP is in the cards, but the price is not rising. So this guy, Crypto.com CEO, tried to push the price a little bit more, saying that those ETFs might have around $8 billion of inflows by 2026. But you can see that even though we have this good information, the price is not going up. And what about CRO itself? It's not going up, it's going down. And why? Well, we had very good piece of information yesterday. I told you about Donald Trump partnering with them, with Truth Media. But, well, people are really mad about Crypto.com. They burned 70% of its CRO token, but now they are having it back in order to create those ETFs. So, yeah, they had this in 2021. Allegedly a good burn, good for your investment. And now you're having that back, even though they voted it and it was a no. And then finally they said yes with just a 62% of the voting. So people telling that it's because they own it. People from the government, from the team, they have enough crypto CRO in order to change whatever they want. So this is not a decentralized crypto whatsoever. And this is not the first time they do this. Remember, we stopped collaborating with them because in 2021, they tricked us with MCO and CRO. Remember that? We lost a lot. Our money was diluted. and they are just doing it again, and they will do it again. So why Donald Trump is partnering with these people? And what about Trump and Media Technology Group? Well, it went up with the news, but now also it's kinda going down. So maybe it was just a moment fast, and now, it will go down. We'll see about that. We have some other fiascos in the market out there. Binance has confirmed staff misconduct involving front-running trades using insider information from a previous role. The employee has been suspended, legal action is underway, and 100K in whistleblower rewards has been distributed. But yeah, they're trying to make you think that they are not doing this all the time. They are doing this all the time, in my opinion, even though I have no proof, maybe not. But one might think that if you are there, you're listening what project is going to be launched, you're listening what they are doing with the tokens, so you are in a very, very good position to do your own things, or maybe your brother or your friend. Do you believe that they are faithful, or you don't trust them? Let me know in the comments below. Also, it's good maybe that this crypto crime fighting organization has successfully frozen over 9 million linked to Bybit hack. Yeah, but it was a lot more than that, so maybe the hackers are just laughing at us. And maybe we should be concerned that MTGOX moved some Bitcoin. Are they going to sell it? The distribution in its way? We'll see about that. By now, it's time to relax, to chill a little bit. There's a lot going on in the market. It's going to be huge in my opinion, but we still need to rest. Mindfulness for all. And of course, always we keep on learning about artificial intelligence in our other channel, Rodrigo Arnedo, Inteligencia Artificial, and of course about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies here on Rodrigo Arnedo, Noticias Bitcoin, Crypto News, fun on the ride, health, money, love, power in peace, and the best is yet to come. To the moon!